Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, my Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here, and today I'm excited to see what messages need to come through for you. As a reminder, something's slipping, something's slipping. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all the new and returning viewers and subscribers, and to the channel members. Oh my gosh, I just adore you all so much. Thank you all for being here, for giving so much love and support to the channel, the community, and to me. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, it's slipping. You see, something's slipping. Something's slipping, Aquarius. Be aware of it. I do want to say that it is super early in the morning, like 5 a.m. as I'm recording this. People or peeps are sleeping in the house. So if this one's a little bit quieter, that is why. All right, that is why. All right, Aquarius, let's check it. Let's check it. Let's see what is slipping. What is slipping? Ooh, what message needs to? Oh, too much. See, this is. I don't know this has never happened. This quite to that extent in a reading that I'm aware of course. So this is like a first. I mean, don't get me wrong, cards will jump out or it kind of bonks, I bonk it or something happens, but that's 3 times that it has slipped on its own. So it never happened like that in a reading on the channel. So it's a first. Oh my golly, there is so much going on. And a lot of the times I don't use these very often because a lot of times when I use this deck, it's the same cards that come out over and over and over, which is a message of its own. Okay, so, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could just do a reading with that alone. So we're going to get just a couple tarot cards just to add a little bit of clarification. But again, oh, lordy. All right, we got jumping cards. We got cards all over the place. 8 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. All right. All right, we're going to get one of these at the end. Kind of this energy. Look at this. At the bottom is courage. Interesting. So we're going to get a lesson to come through here, Aquarius, but I think it already did. But we're going to get one more of those cards at the end. But courage. Okay. Something's slipping. That was the overall energy. But, you know, there's also an energy of excitement. So let's go ahead and see. You've got the Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, patience, number 13, and the Wise Woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise, number 21. So you've got a 3 and a 4 coming through here. And look at these beautiful images, kind of this white feathery energy, a little bit potentially younger in age. And then you've got this kind of mushroom, the bunny, right? I was trying to see if they both had wands. They don't both have wands, but this one does appear to have a wand, a little bit more wisdom, or kind of air under the wings here for this one, a little bit more elderly energy, Aquarius. But this is really coming through. There's a 3 and a 4. This energy is coming through, this transformation energy, this growth energy. Okay, some of you feel like maybe with that Wise Woman of Wonderland, that integrity, that compromise, that some of you may feel as if you might be slipping just a little bit, but that isn't true here, Aquarius. You're going through a transformation. There's this energy of really tuning into your intuition during this time and having patience coming through with that Swan Queen. This energy, Aquarius, is coming through with kind of being in this place of really moving, okay? Being moving. You're not slipping, okay? You're not slipping. Interesting energy coming through. It's going to take some courage and some strength. We're going to look at that in a minute here, Aquarius. But you're right on path for where you're meant to be. Now you also have the Fire Prince, optimism, Look at this. See how interesting this is coming through? What is this one? Interesting. Interesting, Aquarius. Okay, so remember, we're going to look at this, but the numbers coming through here, because you have the Fire Prince, Optimism, Aggression, number 40, which comes down to a 4. The Hungry Ghost, Obsession, Scarcity, Consciousness, and Attachment, 14, which goes to 5. So see, you had 3 and 4, then double 4s coming through here. So 4s is really kind of this moving or this progression, progressing into that 14 or that 5 energy. Okay, so really this patience, there's some optimism, but there's also some aggression. There's this fire energy. It's as if you're feeling as if things aren't happening fast enough, like like maybe you have really compromised a lot here, Aquarius, and you're done compromising. You're getting a little kind of aggressive or feeling this energy of aggression coming through, and that optimism is kind of giving away to that. There's some obsession, there's some like hungry ghost, right? Some attachment. It's like it's time for this to come through. I don't, there's a slipping energy from moving from this kind of almost graceful energy and this transformation energy, using that optimism, moving kind of through the stages, right? Of this kind of transition or this transformation, kind of moving through the stages. But for some of you, it's not happening fast enough. It is moving in that natural progression, right? 3 to 4 or 4 to 3 and then back to 4 and then 5. It's like that backwards, that a step forward and a few steps back energy, right? You're taking, you go from 4 to 3 and back to 4 and then to 5. Do you see how that's coming through here, Aquarius? It's coming through. So if you're having some kind of that optimism is giving way to kind of aggressive or aggression energy or obsessions or that scarcity consciousness, or kind of being attached to an outcome and not really allowing for the outcome to unfold, right? Kind of because you have this energy here. If we look at these ones, look again, back and forth here. See, this one has that wand energy, right? And this is kind of that natural progression, almost like an aging, yes, but there's that step forward and a step backwards, right? And we're going to see here in the next card that there's also a few steps forward coming, but we have the wand here. This is really telling a beautiful story here for you, Aquarius. And then look, you have this energy, this magical energy coming through with both of these fiery energy and this energy of almost this fairy energy coming through. It's beautiful, Aquarius. But you're moving from the space of kind of that natural and having that patience into this kind of scarcity, into this kind of fear, right? But you went from 4 to 3 back to 4 and 5, so you are still having movement, even if it's behind the scenes, and you're not seeing that passion, that fire, that magic is still there, Aquarius. That hasn't gone anywhere. You have that magic wand, right? You're moving into, even when there's a step backwards, there is that energy of growth, of movement, okay? There is that energy of growth and movement. This is a dance, Aquarius. Allow the dance to unfold, and you're going to see some beautiful energy. But for some of you, you're in this kind of like this 8 of Cups energy. Excuse me, this 8 of Swords energy. Ooh, interesting that the 8 of Cups wanted to come through here too. So we're going to do that. Some of you are feeling with this 8 of Swords overwhelmed. Some of you are feeling as if you're kind of in this space where it's just not showing up, or it's not happening fast enough, and that 8 of Cups energy wants to come through, right? That 8 of Cups energy came through already. Instead of 8 of Swords, it was the 8 of Cups energy that came through. So we've talked about the 8 of Swords, but that 8 of Cups energy is coming through with that energy of departing or letting go of that scarcity or that energy, this energy, right? This obsession, this obsessive energy following you know, not feeling as if things are moving fast enough, moving from optimism and that belief into kind of this aggressive or aggression kind of energy, right? This kind of spark where it's almost as if you're lunging or jumping at people, or you're quick to kind of turn hot, right? You're quick to have that fire come through, and in a way that isn't optimistic, like, right, everything's perfect, everything's turning out. I know it's happening a step back, a few steps forward. It's beautiful, but it's turning into something else, okay? That energy of being in integrity is almost losing footing here, Aquarius, to obsessions, to that scarcity consciousness, to attachment to the outcome, instead of following the dance and doing the few steps forward and back, kind of really moving with this beautiful integrity, this beautiful energy of compromise, of tuning into your intuition and knowing, right, having that patience. It's really been giving way. You're not having that beautiful graceful sway, and it's moving into that energy of that Eight of Swords, right? That energy of overwhelm, feeling it's not happening, of you're in this space, instead of allowing for this to naturally unfold, right? This natural progression from kind of that younger to that older, or that more wisdom filled. Now, I'm not saying that but this is a process that is unfolding, Aquarius. Allow it to unfold. Let go of, right, that Eight of Cups energy that was coming through. Let go of that energy of it's not happening fast enough. I want it now, now, now. It needs to be quick, 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 right? And allow for kind of this Three of Cups energy to come through, the celebration of the belief, the celebration of the process, the celebration of that energy of patience, celebrating each step as it comes through, and each step forward, each step back. Celebrate that dance with that Three of Cups, okay? That celebration energy really wants to work its way through here. This, for some of you, is going to potentially take courage, right? This was a kind of like things were slipping, right? Let yourself, we had that triple slipping kind of energy with the stars aligned oracle sign here at the beginning. Before we even started, we had this bonus little pop-up courage, right? If you were here from the beginning, if not, make sure to go back to the beginning of the reading and check it out. This little pop-up like bonus or extra, right? So this is kind of a bonus coming through for this reading, Aquarius, kind of a bonus reading, if you will, of courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence, right? Which is what tends to be coming through with that Eight of Swords energy, with this fire prince, that optimism kind of turning into aggression, with those back and forth, right? With that obsession, that scarcity, that kind of attachment to the outcome is kind of fear, right? That's fear that kind of brings that up and feeds that, right? That hungry ghost feeding that fire, right? Moving into that energy of that attachment, that is fear. It's going to take some courage to come out, to allow yourself to really move and or sway with grace, with that dance, with that forward, with those forward steps, with those back steps, with that natural rhythm that is coming through. There's that slipping, right? Instead of slipping back or slipping into this energy of fear, let yourself slip into that energy of strength, of confidence, of grace, of gliding with the movements, okay? Because then what's going to happen, we've had the four, the three, the four, the five, and then we jump into, right? I think we talked about this. Then we jump to 25, which goes into a seven. We're like skipping steps now, right? That transition energy, that transformation, that patience that we may have held, or that we originally held for some of us that felt a little overwhelmed, taking those deep breaths, moving into that courage, has allowed us to move into the eyes of beauty, to skip a few steps in our beautiful dance, Aquarius, and move into that positive expectation, that clarity, knowing that we are here, knowing that if we move into that Knight of Swords kind of energy, that impulsive energy, taking those few steps forward, that we can, right? Impulsive energy can sometimes come through with making missteps, Aquarius, but for you, for this particular reading, it's coming through with jumping into that clarity, jumping into that positive expectation instead of sitting in this kind of energy of being hungry or being kind of attached to the outcome, being a little bit impulsive, jumping a little bit forward in that grace, in that beautiful space of that expectation, taking those few steps forward, right? Skipping a step forward, not allowing yourself to slip back into like that lack consciousness or that attachment, but really moving into that positive or jumping ahead into that positive expectation, into that eyes of beauty, into seeing it already done, that clarity, it's already, and so it is, it's already happened, into that confidence, into that strength, moving out of fear, jumping out of fear, jumping forward, right? Impulsively jumping ahead in a beautiful positive way leads to a beautiful outcome for you. It leads to that understanding, that process, slipping forward instead of slipping backward, moving with integrity, knowing that there is compromise, steps forward, steps back, that you have that magic, that you have that power within you, that there is patience that is needed, and this transformation is well underway and is creating this beautiful outcome for you. It's a dance, Aquarius. It is a dance. There is that courage, there is that confidence, that strength that pulls you through. Sometimes it takes a little bit of an impulsive leap of faith, okay? And that is going to be beautiful. That's that kind of slipping. You can slip forward or you can slip back. You can slip into beautiful, positive expectation, into clarity, into beauty, or you can slip back into scarcity, lack, and attachment to outcome. Aquarius, it is a dance. Which way do you choose? Let's go ahead and see what wants to come through as a potential lesson. Wow, that just flipped right the F out. It says, what? No way, shut up. It says practice the art of transformation. Isn't that what we've been talking about with this whole process? Isn't that it? Isn't this what we've been talking about? It says today's lesson, or the lesson, if you should choose to accept, is acknowledge one situation in your life that's taking your power. What? No way, shut up. Transform that situation into something positive. Yes, positive expectations. You can't make this up. No freaking way. And maintain that perspective. As a spiritual discipline for the entire day, the entire time, until it comes to fruition, right? Until that dance, that grace, that beautiful energy is fulfilled, okay? When your spirit slips, what? Shut the F up, Aquarius. Sometimes these blow my mind just as much. We had all of that slip. One spirit slips into negativity. Speechless. My mind is blown here. My mind is blown. I am speechless. I'm almost brought to tears with how beautiful this is for you here, Aquarius, and for me because I'm Aquarius as well. So it hits me just as hard. This one hits me hard. Speechless, breathless. Wow, tears. I can't even. When your spirit slips into negativity, simply breathe and then pray your way back into, visualize, move your way back into, take those steps, Aquarius, into that dance, move your way back to an inner space of positive visualization. Yes, your goal to practice the art of transformation. That is what has come through. This is simply breathtaking, Aquarius. Simply breathtaking, beautiful energy coming through. Allow yourself, right? Allow yourself this whole process. I don't even know what to title this. Nothing like this has happened before. That slipping and then the slipping. This is beautiful. I don't know what to title it. Nothing like this has happened in a reading before. The whole way that this has come through, beautiful, Aquarius. I do, this breathtaking. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Check out becoming a member of the channel as well. It is to subscribe to the channel and to support the channel in that subscription, and sharing the videos, liking the videos is free for you. All right. And it does support this Lucky Stars community and growing and thriving. Also, you can become a member. It does support the channel, right? Yeah. Thank you so much for being here, for being a part of the community, Aquarius. I do appreciate each and every one of you as always. right? I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified. Subscribe if you haven't. All the good things. I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. Ooh, beautiful, breathtaking. Nothing like this has happened. That slipping. Oh my God, beautiful, Aquarius. That's that, right? Take a deep breath. Whew, in and out. Remember the lesson here. Transformation. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Totally breathtaking. Mind blown. Speechless. Wow. Wow. All right. I'll see you in the next reading.